Oh, look at you guys. Oh, hello, Dave. You're first. Oh, sorry about the echo. Hey, Sean. Thanks for coming. Alicia, Cecilia. Woohoo. Oh, YouTube is setting out the wrong dates. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Um, Boy, I don't even know how to change that at this point. How did that happen? I didn't even click the date type of thing. Oh, man. Well, hopefully people will come on. So, for any of you who know other people that should be out there, let them know. Wow. Yeah, I do a Monday night stream. Always Monday night at 6 o'clock Central. So it's always right here. Oh, Cecilia, well, thank you. Good evening, Grammy Karen. Hello. And we have, who else do we have? Paul, hello. Thanks for making it. Alicia, yours shows the right time. Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Did everybody else, did you have the right date on there? So, I hope so, Alicia. Yeah. You guys know that I'm here at this time. I wouldn't change nights. So, well, thanks. Thanks, Alicia. Hello, Dawn. Shayla, hello. Oh, good, Sean. That's good. Oh, my goodness. Monday night again already. Oh. Okay. Hey, Julie. Thanks for coming in. All right, you guys. 3 p.m. Alaska time. Are you done with work, Sean, or did you not have to work today, or what's going on? Well, hello, Matt and Sarah. Woohoo! It has been a crazy day. You guys, I am pretty loopy today. I haven't been drinking, but I'm just like, I'm tired. I've been in meetings all day and yesterday, and so I just was doing dishes before this, and yeah, it's hopefully I got it all out of me, because it's going to be otherwise kind of wild. Hi, Debbie. Good evening to you. Yeah. Okay, so you work 4 to noon. Well, that kind of gives you a nice afternoon to get things done, doesn't it? Hey, Annalise. Thanks for watching me and being with dinner. Inviting me to dinner while you're watching. How about that? There we go. Hey, Gil. Oh, yes, you're so lucky. Hi, Michelle P. Hello. Monitor head. I have monitor head, or you do? Just think, oh, no, I don't. I cannot go without sleep at all. I worked till 2 or 2:30 this morning, and then I was up at around 7:30, and I was in meetings for 3.5 hours yesterday, and then moderated all evening, and then I've been meeting since 9 o'clock this morning, my time, which was 9 hours ago, and I still have 2 hours to go after I'm done here. So I'm at that point where it's just like my brain is like fried, and I'm kind of loopy, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just hoping I can keep on task with my words here. Oh, you guys. So I am tired, yes. Oh, you guys. So good to see all of you. So good. Wow, 20 people in here already. Yay! In the first 4 minutes. Thanks so much. Oh, yeah, and then ending the day, well, not ending, yesterday. Oh, yeah, I was moderating on Roots and Refuge, and holy cow, they had almost 1,200 people in the chat. Nothing just flies. If any of you have been on that, it's like crazy, crazy, crazy. So Grammy Karen, I have to be right back in my meeting. They've actually started already now. And so, but I'm stepping out for my hour. I let them know I have to do that. And if you could well, just to know that I won't be moderating for Zach and Jen tonight, because I'm going to be back in meetings. Hey, Jake, hello. Thanks for coming in. I would like to go to bed after this live stream, but no, I've got 2 more hours of meetings, and And just, yeah. Hey, Thrifty VG. Hello. All right, you guys. I know. Yes. And I don't normally work on Sundays, and we did mostly, this is my client that I'm doing it. I'm supposed to be in California actually right now for these meetings, but we're doing them all online. So getting a whole lot of screen time in, and it's a little bit different. But anyway, it's a global company that I'm working with, and every 2 years we get together and do meetings and planning the next couple of years and what's going on with that and everything. So I'm a graphic designer, special projects person for the communications, and so anyway, it's yeah. So gotta deal with what's there. I gotta show you guys something. You know that I transplanted my lettuces. Look at this one. Oh, it's dripping. Look at how this one is doing. I put them in the dirt, and this one's got lots of little leaves and everything going really good. They're peeing on my desk. But look at this little guy. It's not doing any well. It's all sad. It's like, and I don't know if there's little leaves way in the center. So Cecilia, do you know if that's going to come back or not? All the leaves that look like this have just all wilted. I've given it the same amount of water, same dirt, same sunlight, everything. It's just a sad one. This is a happy one. This one's sad. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, Deb, thanks for coming. Who else do I have in here? Deb Rich. Hello. From seed or old celery, it's green leaf lettuce. So it's from the cores that I that cut off the bottom of the bunch of leaf lettuce. And so I had it in water for a couple weeks, and they started growing like crazy. And too much water? Okay. Well, then I will just not water them anymore. Take the hair out of my brush and put it in the pot in the dirt. Really? Interesting. Could be, Sean. I don't know. It was doing well for a little while. So, nope, they didn't get cold. And it's lettuce. That should be able to take the cold anyway. I mean, they were on the windowsill, but we weren't anywhere near freezing. I think our lows were in the 40s or something, and I didn't have the windows open, so they were fine. Keep the wilting one by me. Oh, that's funny. Oh, put it on my nightstand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've not done it with celery, but I did it with lettuce, and just as an experiment, just wanted to see how it did. And no problem, Thrifty. Yeah, is it from another country? They were the same group of lettuce, so I don't know. I thought that they were local, but maybe not. So, Alicia, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Take all the animal hair in your hair and put it in compost bin. Okay, I'll have to remember that. I'm supposed to sing to them every day. Well, kind of half the time, I guess I do. So I was singing little nonsense ditties here when I was doing that. But Annalise, you're in northern Minnesota. I was able to go outside with a t-shirt. I know it was like almost 70 today or something. I didn't even check at the height of the thing. So, Alicia, thanks so much. REKT, wrecked. I'm sorry, I didn't even see the graphic. That is very cute. Yep, that's how I feel. Hey, Sam. 100 lettuces every day. Yeah, I don't have room for that. So, what day? Because it's local or something else? Oh, I missed something here. Yeah, we have a cold front coming through tonight. I mean, it's going to be 51 tomorrow for the high, and rainy, stormy all day, but the lows in the 40s, so we don't have it. I don't know. I think we're probably past the snow point. I wouldn't say we're past the frost point, but I think we may be past the snow point, which would be nice because we've had hardly any snow. Put your winter coat on. I've got my window open here on the north side, a little breeze coming in. I just had to have the fresh air in here today. And yeah, it's been, and maybe that's why I'm loopy, because I got fresh air. I don't know. Oh, a tick, yes, they're here. All right, we will get into the apple trees, Debbie, in a few minutes here. I kind of like to start that around 6:15 or, a quarter past the hour. So you're barefoot today? Yeah, I know. It was 25 when you woke up. Oh, yeah, you would have a little ways to go. Green Wizard, hey Ron, hello. Thanks for coming in. No worries at all. You should be able to contribute to this conversation though too. So I'm glad that you're here. If anybody needs some help on gardening and anything else, go to Green Wizard. Oh man, I tell you, this is how there were links that I meant to put up on here. Oh, okay. Let me get my sheet here. I have the links. I just forgot I was going to put them in the description. I'll put them in after the live, so that when I go to edit and before it posts, because there's some really good websites that you can go to for other information and some really helpful things. So, all right. So I've got my seed starts going right there. I got 3 trays. Okay, top one has tomatoes and peppers and marigolds. The middle one, oh no, not marigolds. The top one, tomatoes, peppers, and borage. I think that's it. Then the middle one has onions, and I'll probably take you over a little closer. You guys want to look at it closer? All right. So look at in 1 week how well they're doing in here. So these are my tomatoes. Some of them didn't come up, and they're all brand new seeds, so I have to do that. But the peppers are taking their time. This one's got a little one that's coming. And then it's my borage here. Borage, whatever you want to say. And here's my onion trays. I planted a lot more seed than what came up in there, which is kind of strange. But these are Kajari melons, fenugreek, and marigolds. And then down here are my other herbs. What do I have down here? I have peppermint, chamomile, mullein, sage, anise, another mullein, and then yucca and black-eyed Susans. So those are the things I've started, but they've been a week or even less than a week, maybe some of them even 5 days, and they're already just coming up like crazy. So I learned my lesson last time. So, hey Chad, hello, thanks for coming in. You want my Berkey link? Okay. Yeah, if you go to my channel, I don't have anything open right now, but you're on the channel. But yeah, if you want to search it, or one of my mods could find it too and put that up. I know I got behind here. Thank you, Cecilia. Appreciate it. I had some other links that were for today, actually. So you got 6 more IBC toads. Where do you even find those? I mean, I don't even see them around. So it must be like contraband. Some things that, it's like your secret providers or whatever it is. Oh, seedlings make you smile. Yeah. It's just amazing how fast they've grown. So the lights are actually as low as they can go, and they're about 4 inches above it. But they actually started stretching because I had covers on too, and then there were a couple mornings I forgot to turn the lights on till like 10 o'clock in the morning, and so they were searching for the light coming out the window. So, hey Scott, hello, thanks for being here. Legacy Home and Garden, hi. Wait, why you hit poor Sue? No. Oh, you guys are gonna get me here tonight, aren't you? Yeah. Well, I do have them as close as I can. They're as low as they possibly can go. So that's, I could put something underneath them, but so anyway, they'll work out. They were great last week. Julie, thank you so much. You are awesome too. I know that. I know, Ron. I know I have to. The lights are as close as they can get, but I could raise the, like I said, raise the trays. So could do that. Oh, thanks, Cecilia. There you go. Oh, Chad, there you go. Yeah, I could do that. So, Gil, you're always coming in at the last minute, the last few minutes of the chat. All right. So, yeah, I'm supposed to be in California right now, and I was gonna, be with a lot of friends there, but that was all kind of canceled. So I'm in my little office trying to get, yeah, you guys, I'm almost at what is it, 50, 55 days for me right now, I think, of isolation. That might be contributing to my loopiness. I don't know. Oh, but anyway. Get to spend the afternoon outside and teaching kids. Yeah. Oh, I know. Believe me, I would be outside with this right now if I could see the chat in the light. That's the only thing. So I really wish I could do that. So, all right. Okay. Minnesota apples. And a lot of you in the South or even the East or whatever, you probably didn't think that we grew that much fruit here because it's so cold and we have such a short growing season. But we do. Well, thanks, Sam. That's very sweet of you. What Minnesota can grow are apple, pear, cherry, plum, apricot, and grapes. And so, hey, Kiri, thanks for coming. Hey, Eli. Thanks so much. Hugs to you, Connie. Thanks for coming in. So anyway, Minnesota apple varieties. Most of them are created by, I shouldn't say created, I mean, God made the apples. But anyway, the varieties have been put together through the University of Minnesota. And they have been doing plants, creating different varieties of plants since 1888. So well over 130 years. So they've done over 400 varieties of plants. They've done, I think it was like 100 some varieties of apples or something. Well, maybe not that many, but anyway, Honeycrisp is like their most popular. So if you guys like Honeycrisp, that was created by the University of Minnesota. And when I mean created by, it's just like grafting different things and coming up with a hybrid apple, that type of thing. So anyway, so Honeycrisp has been going on for 23 years. They've already had the Honeycrisp. We also do Zestar, Snow Sweet, Sweet Tango, Rave is the newest one, but it's marketed as First Kiss, and Frostbite. Those are their main varieties. Others that they've done are Beacon, Centennial Crabapple, State Fair, Chestnut Crabapple, Red Baron, Sweet 16, Honey Gold, Harrelson, Regent, Fireside, or Connell Red, Keepsake, and Prairie Spy. So those are all from the University of Minnesota. So that's quite a good variety there. So I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with any of those from the store or not. So anyway, do I have the, here we go. Let me give you the link for the U of M. There we go. No, it's not the U of M. That's the University of New Hampshire. And that is actually talking about early varieties, mid-season varieties, and late-season varieties. So you can find out a lot of information there, which is a really, really good one. Some of the other apples that we have here in Minnesota are Paula Red, Duchess, Mantet, Viking, Red Free, Estival, Wealthy, McIntosh, Cortland, Northern Lights, Pizzazz, and River Belle. And so those are crabapple jelly. Yeah, a lot of people make that. I had one crabapple tree, and man, that would get attacked by bugs so badly, and I finally had to, because it was within the vicinity of my birch trees, and so there was a like an army, some type of army worm or something like that that would it would create its nests and fertilize or whatever inside of my crabapple tree, and then attack my birch trees. So it was like, do we have iron apples? I don't think so. I did not come across that. Macintosh, yes. I have a Macintosh tree, a Harrelson, and a Connell Red. So those are the three that I have. So Mac, I believe, is an earlier season apple, and my Connell Red, oh boy, I got my tongue twisted on that one, is either, it's kind of in between the early season and mid-season, so it's done, but, oh, am I too loud, guys? Eli, am I too loud? Oh, I got it kind of away from me. So, yes, Michelle, I've got 3 apple trees. And then the Harrelson is late season, which is generally like mid-October. So they harvest anywhere from late August through mid-October. And the one in my Harrelson is supposed to wait until first freeze or first frost or whatever to be sweeter. But, oh, okay, thanks. Oh, your phone isn't letting you do links. Okay. Well, thanks, Connie. Here, I'll put it out again. Then but my Harrelson ends up, either the bees get to it or other bugs or the squirrels get to them before first frost. And so, because the last few years, I haven't had a first frost until like mid to late October, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, it gets plenty cold, but so the iron ones in Chile, okay. I have not seen those at all here, and don't know if they would grow here or not. But yeah, Honey Crisp, Gil Nice, a Golden Delicious, and a Pippin, and Black Walnut. My neighbor across the the alley, from the house that was empty and sold, he's got a whole row of black walnut trees there, and yeah, the squirrels love them. Now you're hungry with all the apples. Okay. So anyway, in Minnesota, we have over 117 apple orchards, and we grow 20 million pounds of apples every year. So yeah, so Minnesota does fruit. We don't do just snow. We do a lot of fruit. We do a lot of apples. So peanut butter pie video. Thank goodness, peanut butter pie. Holy cow. That sounds like when using your storage foods. Like I got a jar of peanut butter in my prep storage. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So anybody here grow apple trees? I know some of you in California have peach trees, which is just like, oh my goodness, it'd be so good. Now we do have, we can grow pears here. I'm not sure the variety at all. I did try one pear tree one year and it died on me. I did some cherry bushes and or bush cherries, but the birds would always get them, and they were kind of a pain in the neck. But I had another. Then I tried an actual cherry tree, like a big cherry tree, and the rabbits chewed that trunk all up. So yeah, I haven't had a lot of luck with them. But my apple trees are kind of making it there. So, well, Eli, just sit back and just enjoy it. I mean, don't worry about it. Oh, hey, Miss Lippy. Oh, you know what? You're Miss Lippy, but tonight I'm Miss Loopy. So we'll kind of hang there together. You guys, I'm just so tired. Oh, yeah. You get me started on some things. My brain is just kind of fried for tonight. Peanut butter pie. I know. Miss Lippy, you've been in our prayers a lot. So, hey, Lone Heron Homestead. Hi. We have 4 really nice cherry bushes growing the rabbits. I know. They just eat right around there and just kill a tree. Apple orchard and pears and cherries surround us on all sides. Nice. Oh, that's good. That is great for the bees too. All those trees out there. So curious, south of you there is a commercial apple orchard. They have a restaurant. You have the best chicken. Ooh, chicken apple salad sandwich. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. All right, have not, until this last year, actually, in learning, I have not been one to even know what I was supposed to do with my apple trees in the way of care. So I've been learning about pruning, learning about what needs to be done. So I am not a professional at all on that. I'm not even experienced on that. So I'm going to put in a couple of links for sites. What did you say, Julie? Yeah. What did I miss? Something? Aladdin. Oh, I'm missing something here. What is this? I'm gonna need some coffee. Then I've been on some other drink actually. So, Julio's. Oh, planting trees. I run outside every 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Eli, you can't do that to me tonight. Oh, jeez. And it's like, oh my gosh. If you're full of those, I'm not going to make it through the next half hour. Hey, jeez. I got it. Protein. Okay. Where am I here? Nope, that's not the one. Come on. Okay. Oh, it was. Okay. This is also the University of North Hampshire. Anyway, that's good for learning about pruning. Was to prune in the early spring, and this is also talking about fertilizing in May. Is the only time that you should fertilize, and don't use regular lawn fertilizer because you'll burn the tree. For insects, you can use some borax. If your trees have low boron, or new trees. Your soil is low on boron. You can add some borax around there. You can deal with insect disease control, orchard mice, voles, and thinning the crop helps too. Okay. Another key to producing a good crop of apples is good hygiene. So leaves and fruit that fall from the tree should be removed and discarded. They said, do not add the leaves and ground fall apples to your compost pile because many of the diseases and insects that attack apple trees will spend the winter in the fallen leaves and ground fall apples. So you can greatly reduce their presence by removing the debris from beneath the trees. So that's kind of a neat thing to learn. So I'm going to give you a couple channels that can help. So Green Wizard, obviously, too, but these are like specialized in apples, trees, and stuff like that. So, okay, catch up on here. Gil, you have, oh, you're going to plant. Nice. Apples, apricots. Oh, yeah, we have apricots here, too, that grow. Did I say that before? I have an apricot tree, a really huge apricot tree, but it doesn't produce anything. So I'm just waiting for it to get its life finished with. So apricot, cherry, nectarine, plum, peach, pears, nuts. Oh, nice. All right, Miss Lippy, you probably are not at your phone. Hey, Ohio River Bobby, thanks for coming. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you got out of bed, Eli, by this time of the day. That's good. Oh, the tree, though, that was a good one. Hey, Tinker's wife, hi. Who else am I missing? Anybody? Grace Hunters, maybe trees for plants. All right. Is that all on the trees? Does anybody have any questions about apples in Minnesota? Some of the things that we've done are, this is my other drink, my contraband, my wild. Yeah, it's my isolation drink. Sorry, I just needed a drink. Okay. We have one of the great things to do in the fall. We love to get together with other families. We did this when I was homeschooling, and somebody would have like an old apple press, and so we'd have 20, 30 people out there, and bushels and bushels of apples, and there'd be some that'd be cleaning and cleaning out bad spots and cutting them up, and then others would be putting them into the press, and others would be running the press and getting the apple juice. So anyway, we'd come back with like 10 gallons of apple cider apple juice, and it was like so neat, so good. Rebel, I know. I'm waiting for my kombucha to actually finish up, so I'm just kind of like in between things. All right. I know. I haven't hit the hard stuff, so I guess I'm okay with that. I do have water with elderberry tincture in it, so hey, it's like, what's an apple? It's just like what's green stuff on your plate, right, Eli? I know you. So anyway, all right. Yeah, like I said, I'm supposed to be in California right now, which kind of stinks, but anyway, it is what it is, and I'm here. So, but I'm here with you guys, so that's just as good. And oh, good one, Alicia. There you go. All right, garden tip for tonight. And Ron, please, feel free to put your 2 cents in or anything. So, do whatever you can to keep the weeds down in your garden. So keep the weeds down. You can mulch, ground cover, hoe, hand pull, plant your plants closer together so that, you know, there's some shade or whatever, so they don't grow as much. But anyway, that helps keep the weeds down because, you know, they can take over. Sorry, I need to plug in. Plug in, plug it in, plug it in. Okay. Oh, you guys are you're full of it tonight too. You're not helping me out here now. Cardboard. Yep, cardboard keeps the weeds down. Just anything that can cover it and try to keep your weeds there. Yeah, like I said, mulch. There's tons of different kinds of mulch that you can use, but it really, really helps to keep, you know, weeds carry disease. And so a lot of those end up contributing to the demise of your plants. And so you want to kind of take care of that. So I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Oh, Lordy, 25 minutes left. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody else have any other suggestions for keeping the weeds down? Any little feedback here? So contractors, garbage bags. Yep. California dreaming. Yeah. Controlling quackgrass. That stuff is evil. You're right. Usually comes mid to later summer when the rest of the grass is like, no, it isn't, Julie. And I don't have anything else in here either, so if you'll know that. Well, if he's got all of that green meat and everything in them, yeah, that'll probably keep the weeds down, right? What was I saying? I don't even know. Multiple applications of industrial 20% vinegar. Okay. Wow, that's some tough vinegar there too. So yeah, vinegar, I've heard like vinegar, soap, water, solutions. I know, Ron, you've got a lot of really good things too. He's got Green Wizard. Are you still in here? Or did you leave? I haven't seen you. Vinegar and dish soap. All right. Any other links that I needed to get you? Nope, not at this point. Oh, that's nice height. Oh, that's nice height, Eli. Yeah, in the raised beds, it's really, really easy to keep the weeds out. And it's more for those who are just doing rows, you know, in the ground and stuff like that. So, are you waking me up? Oh, no, you guys, yeah, if you'd been in the kitchen with me an hour ago while I was doing dishes, that would, not all states seal the Constitution, sell it, okay. All right, so garden tip, that was it. Prep tip. Okay, you guys are gonna have to keep me going for a while because I'm running out of stuff here. Oh, no, I know what I have. Oh, this could be dangerous. Let me see what I've got here. Right. One fine spring day, Oli decided to take Lena for a drive in his new car. Hey, Mary's Vegetable Garden, thanks for coming. As they were driving through town, a policeman pulled them over and told Oli that he was doing 50 miles an hour in a 30 zone. Oh no, Oli protested. I was only doing 30, officer. No, you were doing 50, replied the cop. Really, officer, I was only doing 30, Ole replied stubbornly. Well, sniffed the cop, I clocked you doing 50. At that point, Lena, sitting in the back seat and trying to be helpful, spoke up. Officer, you really shouldn't argue with Ole. Then he's been drinking. So there we go. That really helped Ole out. Yes, helped his case. And that probably was not the same cop who shot his cow either, right? Thanks, Legacy. I appreciate that. Well, I hope. I know. Oli and Lita, yes. Thanks, Alicia. All right. Let me see what I have here. Oli, Sven, and Lars die in a tragic lutefisk canning accident. They are met by God on the stairway to heaven. God says, there are 3,000 steps to heaven. It's very serious up there. I'll tell you a joke on each 1,000th step you reach. If you laugh, you go to hell. I know he's not this way at all. But anyway, so they start walking and reach to the first 1,000th step. God tells a joke. Lars laughs out loud and goes straight to hell. Ole and Sven look at each other nervously. On the 2,000th step, God tells another joke. Sven tries his best but laughs and goes straight to hell. On the 3,000th step, God tells the last and best joke. Ole doesn't laugh and proceeds to the gate. Suddenly, Ole bursts out laughing hysterically, and God asks, "What are you laughing about?" Ole replies, "Oh, that's funny. I just got the first yoke." Yeah. Oh, you guys, my head hurts. I've been thinking too much. Oh, the brains are shutting down. I know, dear. Oh, there was a sandwich machine in a gas station Sven and Ole stopped at on the way home from fishing. Sven didn't quite understand what the machine was about, though. He went to the machine and paid his $1.50 and got one sandwich. He was surprised and paid another $1.50 to the machine and received another sandwich. Finally, he had a huge pile of sandwiches. Ole came out of the restroom and was wondering. Tell Javier to stick it. I'm sorry. Okay. Don't you think you should stop now, asked Ole? By golly, replied Sven, not now. I'm just starting to win big. He thought it was like a, what do you call it, the machines at the casinos. So, oh, where am I going here? All right. Grown, haha, LOLs, thanks. Oh, for the tougher weeds, so 2 tablespoons salt. Oh, we gotta get serious, Gil. Why do you throw the serious stuff in here? So 2 tablespoons salt for Epsom. Only areas. Yeah. It is only Pepsi. It is my second one today, though, unfortunately. I still have 2 hours of meetings to get through, so like I need some help. Let me see. What do we got here? The lutefisk could kill anyone. I'm really behind here. I'm so sorry, guys. What do we have? Lutefisk, where are we here? Let's see that one. Wild turkey cherry Pepsi. Go. No, there's no turkey in there. Not at all. It's just cherries. Couldn't tell you if it's Minnesota cherries or not, though. All right. I have the accent perfected. Well, thanks, Manser. I've actually done a few of these here, so I'm getting a little bit better each time. And look at Kathy is sugar. This is Diet Pepsi. It's not, there's no sugar in here. So I do, but it's like a whole bottle of chemicals or can of chemicals. So I'm doing really good here, right? So I've got my healthy water to wash it out. Sugar, yeah, scratch the sugar. Okay. What else do I have here? I've got one left. It's kind of a longer one, but anyway, it's called Lutheran Airlines. And you know a little bit about kind of the, it's kind of a little bit of a, there's a tradition in the Lutheran churches that, you know, they have their casseroles and they have their, you know, all the different things in their church ladies and the different things. So anyway, and their choirs and all this stuff. So it's kind of a little bit of a spoof with that type of thing. But anyway, Lutheran Airlines. All right, I'm not ready here. We are pleased to announce Lutheran Airlines is now operating in Minnesota and also serve in Wisconsin, northern Michigan, and North and South Dakotas. If you're traveling soon, consider Lutheran Air, the no-frills airline. We're all in the same boat on Lutheran Air. Here, flying is an uplifting experience. There is no first class on Lutheran Air. Meals are potluck. Rows 1 through 6 bring rolls. 7 through 15 bring a salad. 16 to 21 a hot dish. And 22 to 30 a dessert. Basses and tenors, please sit in the rear of the aircraft. Everyone is responsible for his or her own baggage. All fares are by free will offering, and the plane will not land until the budget is met. So you could be in the air forever. Pay attention to your flight attendant, who will acquaint you with the safety system aboard the Lutheran Air. Okay, now, listen up. I'm only going to say this once. In event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, I am frankly gonna be real surprised, and so will Captain Olson, because we fly around 2,000 feet or so. So loss of cabin pressure would probably mean the second coming or something of that nature. And I wouldn't bother you with those little masks and the rubber hoses. You're going to have much bigger problems to worry about than that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing chats here. So, just stuff those back in their little holes. Probably the mask fell out because of turbulence, which, to be perfectly honest with you, we're gonna have quite a bit of that around 2,000 feet. Sort of like driving across a plowed field. After a while, you get used to it. In the event of a water landing, I'd say, forget it. Saying the Lord's Prayer is the only thing to do, and you just hope that you get to the part about forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us, which some people say trespass against us, which isn't right, but can you do? The use of cell phones on the plane is strictly forbidden. Not because they may confuse the plane's navigation system, which is by the seats of the pants, and which is by the seats of the pants all the way. No, it's because cell phones are a big pain in the bazoo. And if God had meant you to use a cell phone, he would have put your mouth on the side of your head. There you go, Eli. Now, start lunch about noon. It's a buffet style with the coffee pot up front. Then we have the hymn sing. The hymnals are in the seat packets in front of you. Don't take yours with you, by the way, when you go, or I'm going to be real upset, and I'm not a kidding. Right now, it is time. I will say grace. Come, Lord Jesus, be our guest, and let these gifts to us be blessed. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, may we land in Duluth. Pretty close. So anyway, that was Lutheran Airlines. I know. Hey, Shelly. Okay, I gotta get past here. Sorry. It's hard to like get in the middle, stop in the middle of this and come back and read it. Oh, where are we? Hey, White Family Farm, thanks for coming. What do we have? Kiri wants to come pick up. Oh, no goose for me. I would not do well with the goose tonight. It's like I need to borrow Julie's butter knife, I think. Salad means just noodles or some type of jello. There you go. Yeah. All right. What do we have here? Oh, awesome. Hey, Mrs. Mel, 269, thanks for coming in. Hope I didn't through Jack's camera. Hi. You guys, I'm just really loopy tonight, so I just need to hit a story here. Yeah, right. Lone hair, no good. Good, I'm glad. I know, isn't that funny? So, yes, we are having a beautiful afternoon. Tomorrow's going to be stormy all day, but today's beautiful. You're in South Dakota? Well, hey, Quebec Homestead. Hi. All right. Last thing on my list here is a prep tip. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Rhubarb strawberry crisp. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I've been in meetings. I had beans and rice, but I mean, it was like that. It was green beans from the garden and from can, and basmati rice pilaf with some sauteed onions and chicken, and yeah, that's my beans and rice. Because I don't do it. You like my prep tips? This is pretty slip. It's pretty short, and we've talked about this before. But anyway, grow what you eat. There you go. Prep tip. Truly, grow what you eat. Grow what you eat. Unless you're growing for somebody else and you're growing stuff, but just grow what you eat. So this weekend, I canned a bunch too. I know for those of you who saw my Instagram post, I was digging through my freezer for the rest of my almond pulp, which I did last week on a live, and I found a whole bunch of meat in the very bottom of my freezer. I only have like a 5 cubic foot freezer. It's a small one, but found like a roast and some round steak and some other meat. So it was well over 6 pounds of beef that I had down there. So, but a lot of it was old, it was like a year old, so I needed to use it, and there was no way that I was going to eat all that much meat. So what does a homesteader do with over 6 pounds of beef that has to get used? You can it into beef stew. So I spent probably a full day cutting up not only the meat, but all the potatoes and the carrots and the onions and all that kind of stuff, and then canning it. And it took yep, you can it. Absolutely, you just can it. So I was canning beef stew, so it's got a lot of meals already. ready to go already. So it was kind of nice to get that out of there. Oh, I also found some a bag of sliced ham that it was from like Christmas that my mom had. She said, "Here, take this home." And I'm like, "Okay, how am I going to eat all this ham?" So anyway, I threw it in the freezer and it just needed to be dealt with. So I cut it up into little pieces and put that in a jar, canned that up with that. And it's like, it smells like bacon. I can't wait to sometime open it. And it got darker, and because it was already, pre-cooked and cured and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting to pull that out into something. And then I had a package of short ribs, beef short ribs, and so they were boneless. And so I was like, okay. So I tossed them in barbecue sauce and stuffed them in the can. And, yeah. So anyway, I've got a jar of barbecue short ribs, all done, some ham, and a bunch of beef stew. So, and I didn't even have to go anywhere for it. I didn't have to buy all that. It was, well, I mean, I bought it a long time ago, but it was like, we got these meals. So it was really kind of nice. Exactly, Eli. I know. Even when it's like once a week I might do a drive up pickup thing for just a few things that I need, fresh produce and stuff like that. And even that, it's really hard to get some of the things that I need. There's still some things I haven't found yet. And take my canned meat. I'm sure you will, Dave. So you guys are buffering. It's beautiful here. So anyway, what would go great with that instant? You're right, absolutely. And you guys, and I've got a couple minutes left here, but yes, we're the PPE when cooking bacon. Yeah. Is this Matt or Sarah? Yeah. You know what? Start saving your squirt bottles from doing the dishes and everything, and you can have your own personal portable. What's that called? My brain just farted. Just like, okay. Bidet. There you go. Your personal handheld bidet. So I'm just saying, it's like squirt bottles. There you go. Okay. This is just like, oh, it is a hard transition for kids. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They're like, why do we have to do that? Do I have some garlic planted? No, I didn't. I had gotten some last fall, but it didn't come in time before the ground froze. And so I wasn't able to plant it. So this year I'm just going to have to try to, it took like 2 months for it to get to me. So I thought I ordered it in time, but I'm going to have to try to get it earlier this year. But I do have, and one of these days in my lives, I'm going to do a pantry tour. Yes. And so I have gotten a number of jars of already minced up garlic that I can keep and will keep for years, so I don't have to worry about my garlic going bad. So it all depends on how you use things and what you eat and different things. So exactly, Jake. Absolutely. Yeah, vegetables take like 20 minutes, and a quart of stuff with meat takes an hour and a half. So yeah, you don't want to overcook them. I do need a good night's sleep. Oh, my brain is just on overload. So anyway, gonna have to go, you guys. I'd love to spend time with you, but I will be again. I will be back again. I will be again. I will be again. I will be again. All right. I will be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central Time. Tomorrow through Friday. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I've got my guitar right here. So anyway. Yeah, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And let's hope I'm not quite as loopy as I am now, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. But anyway, you guys, it's been great. Oh, I love you all. Thank you for being here and supporting me. I really appreciate it. So, oh, thanks, Alicia. It might be tomorrow when I get to it. Yes, that's the Chorus. So anyway, you guys, take care. God bless. Love you all. Always have hope. Bye-bye.